shining lifetime. Come on.
Hustle all day, playboy non-stop. 24/7 on the grind, getting wild. If you ain't about your money, get your ass off the block. If you ain't about your money, get your ass off the block. Hustle all day, playboy non-stop. 24/7 on the grind, getting wild. If you ain't about your money, get your ass off the block. If you ain't about your money, get your ass off the block.
You can bet your bottom dollar I'm a rider by the flows that I'm providing. Sliding slow with open tires round the corner, coasting by a flyer thing you ever seen. Your desire in your dream. Let the fire take you higher. I admire getting green, sitting clean. Hustle harder till I make it. If my daughter's sitting naked, fuck the starving. I'm a
Welcome. This is Sports. I'm Black V, aka Jay Harris. That's Duran. That's Reggie Knows Sports, aka Godless Reggie. Always check him out. He be live all the time on TikTok, destroying it. As well as we got C5 in the building.
What's up?
Working everything in the background, but he ain't gonna say hi because he don't like y'all like that.
You got green screen behind you?
No.
You got green screen behind you?
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's his original sweater he wore to school too. That red.
That's not true, but it is.
Hey, he had to wear the uniforms. He had a tie. He wore a tie and a white button up underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, man? What's up, y'all brothers?
Shit, just chilling.
Yeah, I'm good.
Same shit.
Same shit. New day. Yo, I just want y'all to know, football is around the corner.
It sure is.
It's definitely here.
Football is about to be here come Saturday. My nose is gonna take on some
Crazy. Y'all play this weekend, right?
Yeah, we play Saturday. It's about to be on. You see me? Whoa.
This gonna be that pep rally game. Is it gonna be your pep rally first game?
Man, I ain't gonna sleep on Georgia Tech, man. It'd be my luck these fools come out and beat us because we got
Yeah, y'all minus 13. Now it's down to minus 10.
No, that's not what I mean. Like, if you playing Georgia Tech, that's a real regular game. I'm talking about when you be playing like Appalachian State or WashU. You know, each big team plays somebody that's bullshit so they can get their morale going.
Oh yeah, they not our bullshit game, no.
Oh, okay.
So anybody got anything new? Anything going on in the world for them? Oh, y'all, while we at it, happy belated birthday to C5.
Thank you. Thank you. That was it. It sounds like we're gonna be buying that house. So
okay. Congratulations on buying his first home. Yeah, my dog out here doing it.
thanks.
Hey, I'm gonna tell everybody the address in the comments so they can come. House party at C5 new crib before he move in.
That's dope.
We ain't gonna tell nobody from Youngstown. So
and none of them people from the Yard are allowed. Sorry.
Today ain't gonna be no housewarming. It's gonna be a house taking. If you brought it's like going to LA.
Yeah. We still got cousins that are still the copper out your wall.
They gonna feel like they gonna have bags and all that, like gift bags, but it's gonna be for to take stuff out.
Yeah. Nobody bringing nothing to have in. We coming to take. Yeah. All seriousness aside, though, it's been a crazy week. A lot of different things going on for me. Everything from just life, kids, just growing, moving things. Music is still going on, doing good. The docudrama for Haiti project is still going good. So we got also D80 out there covering tennis in the land. That's going good. So we got a lot of different things in motion, man. So AAA Sports, Truth Entertainment Films is going good. And me and Reggie ain't potted in a minute on some of the other stuff. So we got to get back and get y'all AAA podcast, especially on some music tips. There's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I don't know what y'all want to start off with first. Hell, we can go with, normally we started off with college football. Y'all want to go with college football first as usual?
Let's get into it.
All right. Big chicken at? Is he there? Is he there, Big Chicken?
This is not a test. This is
your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government.
This that make it go dumb shit. Walk up on them and I ask them where you from, bitch. Yeah, this that make it go dumb shit. Boy, I go and pop the trunk. Then...
Let's start it off and let's talk about Florida State playing against Georgia Tech the 24th at 12 p.m.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I didn't know they were playing in Ireland.
I didn't know neither.
That's
Good
just
luck at the Irish.
Hey,
somebody.
if they was at Florida State, man, I thought, man, dang.
I don't get that. Like, I don't
I would have
understand
picked y'all
why.
to cover if I knew y'all was playing somewhere like that.
Why is the United States trying to push football on UK so hard? They don't
College
like it.
football?
All about money, man. They don't care.
Yeah, but they don't like this shit.
They call
I
it.
know.
Oh.
They like they soccer. They trying to make, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They trying to push this football on them, and they cool with it. They love their soccer.
But how did the games do with the NFL that were played in London?
They be packed. They sell out.
I was gonna
Pretty
say,
good.
don't they sell out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I know
It's
the
different, so it
Brazil
might-
game for the Eagles-Packers game sold out.
I
There's
mean, they
always
like
a
people
weird
like
crowd.
violence, so man, people hitting each other, that's gonna sell all day anyway.
But because they 5 hours ahead, it throws everything off.
It does. I mean, being a player, it'd be hard as fuck to go fly there, and then the next week you gotta fly home.
Yeah,
so
the people-
it's gonna be what? It's gonna be in the morning when they playing?
I think it's 12. I think it's 12. Let me check.
Oh, okay. They play at 12. Okay, but it'll be
that's why, like, if you notice,
Yeah. like 5 o'clock
So
for them.
for football standards, that's actually not that bad because it's
It's
probably
not.
late for them, but it's normal here.
y'all never noticed that during the NFL when they have them games over there, it's always at a time where it be early as fuck in the morning. You don't ever notice
Yeah,
that.
it'd be like at 9:30.
That's why, because over there it's about 2 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock already. So
Like all them games be at 9:30 in the morning every time they go over to London somewhere.
every fucking time, every time.
Why you look
So-
at me?
So I have to agree with Chicken for this to be 8 o'clock. I think that's actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're more worried about getting us to watch it. Everybody knows that people will be happy to see just football in general. Normally, us versus Georgia Tech, I mean, we get some regional play and maybe, but nothing crazy as far as nationally, especially with it being Georgia Tech. But hey, we'll take it. Everybody be so happy to watch college football and see it back.
It's gonna have a lot of
Yeah.
views, though. Trust me. Top 10 team playing. You know what I'm saying? Even playing a team that's legit. It ain't like you said, ain't no D1 AA team or nothing like that the first game. So
Ah,
it's definitely gonna have a lot of people watching. Because
That's
people
a-
ready. You ready for real games, you know. Preseason cool, but you ready for real, real action.
that's a winnable game for Georgia Tech, for real, for real.
Oh yeah, especially playing like they don't ain't no home field advantage. That make it even like I said, I wouldn't even take the spread if I knew that.
Ah,
Facts. What we got next, Big Chicken?
Oh, my bad. Let's pick on what team y'all got to bet it all on and who is overrated.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I want to see them play first because I think I said this a few weeks ago. When they have the rankings, you can't really argue because you don't know. So I really don't know. We do know the Georgias are going to be loaded. We do know Alabama probably is going to be decent. I do know Ohio State is going to be loaded. Michigan's going to do good, but other than that, I really don't know.
I think Michigan will be overrated, man. They lost so many weapons. Just like, I mean, they just, they blessing them to be in that top 10 because they won, which I understand it, but they lost 20-something players, man, and most of them was like, I know they got they top cornerback and the running back, but man, that's a lot of people to lose.
Facts.
Like Washington lost just as much, and they not even in the top 25. Like, they was there too, though. So that they said they got it because they won.
I think that was a fluke too with Washington. I don't think they're going to.
I don't think Washington gonna be back.
No.
No, they ain't gonna be back. I'm saying what I'm saying is they made it all the way, and they not even like they could have, at least got them in the top 20, like 23, 21, just because they went. Like no difference than Michigan won, but they still two teams that went, and they ain't in the top 25 is wild.
Yeah. Oh, if it was up to me, I go my sleeper team is gonna be Texas.
That's mine too. Even though they're in the top 5, they got them preseason ranked. I think Texas they're gonna be something to mess with. They're gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Clemson to bounce back.
Then I think Ole Miss gonna do what they do every year. For some reason, Ole Miss gets some type of respect.
You know who else I think though, sleeper though? Like if they go off how they beat Ohio State into this year, Missouri, I think Missouri gonna be all right.
I can see Missouri. That receiver is really dope, I think.
Yeah, I think Missouri gonna be all right.
Cook doing pretty decent.
I can respect that. What you gonna say, C5?
I think that adding more teams to the playoff is going to really help Ohio State this year. And for some reason, I think it's written in the stars that they're going to get another natty this year.
Bro, your dad is going to disown you, man.
I agree though.
I mean, I think
Reg agree too.
I think it's their year.
Ohio State is going to the playoffs. That's for sure.
Reggie
For
knows
sure.
sports. He know they gonna win it.
No, I ain't gonna say they're gonna win, but they definitely going to the playoffs. There's no way they're not getting in. No way.
Speaking of who we think is overrated or underrated, what we got next, Big Chicken?
Next up, we got Colorado predictions for the season.
8-4.
7-5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They're getting 7 games.
8-4. I mean, I'm around the 8-4, 7-5.
Wait, I'm gonna give them 8-5. I think they'll win their bowl game.
Yep, I give them that too.
8-5. I think they'll win their bowl game. What you got, Big C5?
I don't know. That's my overrated team. I hate seeing them all over the media. I hate seeing them flash all their money and their Lamborghinis and this and that. It gets to me, and I think it's gonna come and bite them in the ass because I just think they're worried about different shit.
I
they're worried about the wrong shit.
I think they already got bit. I think they got bit real hard last year. So I just think that they have a little bit of talent. They're not going to win. I don't really even think they're going to be ranked all season long, and they probably deserve to be at the end of the year, maybe 22 or 23 or maybe 25, but not nothing spectacular. Dion, like I said, I think he deserves a second chance. If he can't get to at least 500, or what I said 8-4 this year,
He's gonna get fired.
I ain't gonna say he's gonna get fired. He might not get fired, but you can't make no excuses for him after that. You can't.
So
his son and old boy gonna
I was
be
gonna
going?
say, aren't they definitely going to the draft better this year? So he might just leave anyway.
Mm-hmm.
No, what I'm saying is if you don't have at least a going upward season this year, right, compared to last year, because that's not really hard to do. If you win 6 games, you on the incline, right? So if you can at least do that, it's time for you to reconsider, or you're in trouble.
I agree.
Facts. I agree with that. What we got next, Big Chicken?
Big Chicken.
Here we go. I think he turned his gain down instead of up. His mic. Well, Big Chicken's microphone wise, Oklahoma State coach tells players it's time to play ball. Tell your agents to stop calling and asking for more money.
Hell yeah. Tell them what the fuck it is, coach.
You can say that, but that don't mean shit.
They're just gonna go somewhere else, so it don't even matter.
Right, his word means nothing. That don't mean jack, bruh. And listen, he better be. I ain't gonna say he better be glad because that don't make sense. But if he had a player like me on his team, especially if the guy was like super duper talented, where he knew that it really ain't too much you can do, he'd be in a lot of fucking trouble.
Well,
a lot of trouble.
I think the media try to push it in a different way. I think what he's saying is real. It's like, yo, You worry about all that shit before the season starts, after the season. At this point, this time right now, is none of negotiating is going on. Like it's time to play ball. All you should be focused on is what's in between them lines on that field. Anything else is outside distraction. And to me, if you busy worried about that in the middle of the season, your mind ain't in the right place. If I'm the coach, I need you to be focused on playing great. So therefore, at the end of the season, you can hit me up and demand your money because you went out there and earned it.
He ain't say all that though.
Yeah, I'm about to say he should have made that. He should have made that clear. Then, if that's what he's trying to say, that makes sense. But other than that,
the whole clip, that's what it sounds. That's what he basically was saying. It's like, yo, tell them stop calling me. All we need to be worried about is football right now. Out there playing the game.
So he could have also handled that a different way too. You know what he could have did? Like just ignored the agents or whatever the fuck, and not just like I ain't about to say nothing. Kept it in the house and just went on here about his business. You know what I'm saying? But now you didn't put it like out there. So I know if it was my agent or something like that, I feel like this motherfucker talking to me.
Oh, that's a key. That's a key way to lose players for sure.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he don't pay me what
I mean, because I'm calling my agent. I'm going steer me clear of that guy.
Call him back.
Well, I want a coach like that that's worried about what we need to prioritize.
You ain't a top player. You not. I mean, you want a coach like that, but you also want your money now. How people getting paid? If you
but he didn't say we're not gonna pay you. He just sat there and said it's time to play. The season started. All the other shit is all in the
NFL. Some of them top players probably ain't get their money.
I ain't trying to hear that. Where my friend at?
They promised them money and they ain't got their money. So
the entire sentence was, he said, the business side of what we do is we had to have those conversations with them. Tell your agent to quit calling us asking for more money. It's non-negotiable now. Start again in December. So we're able to direct ourselves just at football.
Oh, so they asking for more money after they didn't.
So you're not saying whatever.
Yeah.
You're not telling him not to say it. Just do it at December.
It still's a bad look.
It is. It's still a bad. I feel him.
I get it though. They already negotiated some money, and you got it, and you trying to ask for more. You can't do that, man. You can do that, but
I get it. But at the same time, he's out in people's business.
That's what I'm saying.
To national TV, and people are gonna feel some type of way about that. I mean, if I'm a player under his program, I'm gonna feel a type of way about that. But bro, don't do that. You shouldn't give a fuck about what I'm asking for.
There's the other part that they did too as a school, as well as him saying that they also announced that they put what's the little things you can scan with your phone on all the players' helmets.
QR codes.
What did you say they were?
QR codes.
Yeah, the QR codes. All the players got QR codes, so people can sit there and give money for the players to get paid more money. So it's all on their helmets and stuff like that. So people can pause the TV, scan the QR code, and kids can get more money.
I mean, he could have kept that in the locker room because you after these games are over, right? And after some of these practices are over, the motherfucking microphone and camera is going to be on some of these kids, right? And you expect them to make the right decision and keep everything in the house and be PR ready. How can you do that when you're the coach and look what the fuck you're doing? They're going to follow after your lead. That was a bad move.
I mean, I agree with that because afterwards, after I hear that as a player, I'm probably going to call my agent and go, I don't want more money. I want to transfer. Let's hit the transfer portal. Mm-hmm. I mean, and just strictly because he's out my business to the media. Who gives a fuck if I'm asking for more money? You're my coach. That shit should stay between you and me.
More money in this season. Well, you just got your money. You wait till the coach.
But that shit stays between you and me, not you, me, and the fucking camera.
Not ESPN for sure. Not ESPN. That's when it's too. ESPN, Fox Sports. That's when it's too far. I can't even see if he said it in front of everybody on the whole staff.
Especially when you a coach making millions, man. Like, so now I sound like I don't want to hear that. Yeah, all you doing is coaching me at the end of the day, right? Yeah, that's a lot. And you coaching us enough, but we putting our body out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? We out there getting hurt, everything else, risking our injury. So if you making millions, you can say that.
He's indirectly
making millions. So of course you can say that.
He's indirectly throwing people under the bus.
enough. What we got next, Big Chicken?
Next up, we have TNT announcing their MWF, the Mountain West football lineup of Champ Bailey, Takio Spikes, and Adam Foke. I know I said that wrong.
Okay. That's what's up. Like to see all of them get an opportunity. I've seen Salsa Man do some commentary before, but the other ones I haven't. So that's cool.
Yeah, Takio Spike. I've never seen Takio Spike.
That's for that's for the conference, Mountain West Conference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I might have seen Champ Bailey once. I don't know. And words of C5.
You got to really say one thing because it look weird looking at them, but they might be nice. They chemistry, I don't know.
I don't know. Takio Spikes look like that motherfucker still suffering from CTE.
But you know what I wonder though with this? Why is this news? You know why? If we talk about the Mountain West Conference, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, they've got
fans gonna tune in. They got NFL people, talking about the game. So but they all ain't even playing the Mountain West, did they?
I think it's
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think it's more news because football on TNT.
Yeah, but, usually you got people who play who played in that conference or something like that, or coaches like how you had Jim Tressel and the Big Ten Network, stuff like that. I mean, not Jim Tressel, but what was his name? What's the one that got fired? And the Ohio State coach, what's his name again?
Oh, not true. You talk about Urban?
Yeah, I'm just saying, most of those players, even USC players, they had, the Big Ten, Pac-12 stations, they had mix it up like that. But these players ain't played nowhere in the Mountain West.
And nobody don't play out in the Mountain West. That's my thing. The only reason why y'all gonna know that they is on that staff is just because we talking about it right now. Throughout the season, you ain't never gonna be like, all right, I'm about to turn to TNT to watch the Mountain West games. You ain't never gonna fucking say that. Never.
Now, watch the games, you're not gonna want to hear them talk about it. The teams, it might be a good game, but you ain't gonna be like, man, I'm about to listen to them at halftime or before the game. You going to Fox, ESPN, you ain't going to them.
Listen, the only way you're gonna watch that shit is if you go to one of them hotels that got that bullshit ass cable, and that's one of the channels on it. That's the only way.
But they gonna have ESPN, ABC, CBS, whatever. Right. You ain't watching them,
right?
Except for viewing the Mountain West, and it ain't many of them compared to the other conference. I watched it. Was it Horizon or Gateway, whatever? Which watch you in?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. I watched the Mag. I watched anything before that.
Yeah.
I mean, Mountain West, I have to look and remember who the fuck is in that conference before I be watching it.
That proves my point right there. You don't even know not one goddamn team in that conference.
they got Boise State, okay?
I tell you,
Air Force.
Youngstown Cheney.
Air Force.
Youngstown Cheney in that
Boise State in there? I thought Boise State was in the Pac.
Boardman.
Oh, the Pac-12 is gone, remember?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
and
so
Utah State.
And Utah State.
Utah who?
And Colorado State is over there.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, nobody watching that. They about to get They about to get some low rating, boy, compared to everybody else.
All right, listen, man. They really don't have much, but Boise State, Fresno State is over there.
Fresno who?
Fresno State.
Yeah, nah, we good.
And Hawaii.
Fresno still known for getting done up by Reggie Bush, man.
All right, man. Listen. All right, Colorado State and Boise State is all I can sit there.
Man, nobody will talk. We ain't no point even talking about this no more.
Right. That's what I said. Just ain't news, man. For real.
Hey, man, y'all gonna quit hating on them brothers over there. They doing it.
No, I ain't hating on them. We talking about the whole Mountain West. Why they got a commentator? Why they got a lineup and everything else? We talking about that, not them.
All right, what we got next, man?
Next up, we got Raiola named starting quarterback for the
Nebraska.
Who?
Dylan Raiola, the kid that was a top quarterback last season, that was committed to Ohio State, then decommitted and went committed to Georgia, then turned around and decommitted from Georgia and committed to Nebraska.
That's because he wants to play.
Man, he big as heck right there, man. God damn.
He don't want to take that 1 year ride in that pond or get red shirt. That motherfucker trying to get in that field right
Dude
now.
look big though.
He a big boy.
No Diddy.
Hey, how big pause is you, Big Chicken?
What?
Give me 1 second.
Would you say more? How big is it? What?
I said, how big is he?
Aw,
And I
he trying to
threw a
set
pause
you
in there.
up.
That's
I
what
threw
he
a pause
said.
in there, man.
Oh man, Jamar crazy. He gonna say
He-
how big is it, man?
He is 6'3", 230.
230 is easy.
Oh
I
man.
can't even say he a thick built pause.
Wait.
Look,
Now he said he can't say if it's thick.
Oh,
built.
that's a strong, sturdy young lad.
He should have just stayed. He should have just stayed at one of them big schools, sat there and got a red shirt. They got all his little credits and shit. Sat around, did nothing for a year or two. and
Now
probably
he
went-
about to
I
go
mean, but he
lose.
can also take this year, play, and then just transfer. He's not stuck to
you're
Nebraska
right.
at all. Period.
That's true. That's
Now
true.
he gonna sit there and
Mhm.
get fucked up by Colorado.
Man, he probably run through them.
Mhm.
what if he
All
fucking
right.
just takes over Nebraska, man?
Like look at him compared to his line though, which is crazy.
right.
Oh God.
You need to be playing tackle.
Yeah, look at him compared to everybody right there in that picture. And none of them small.
Well, the way-
He looking at the tops of everybody's head right there, dude.
It don't look like he.
Like a creative player right now.
It don't look like he can play no other position but quarterback though. So
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, up next, Big Chicken. You might as well roll it.
Let's go. Turan's top 12.
Girl, you got that come right back. Boy, tell me just like that. Sure, you got that boomerang. Ow, that boomerang. I see it from the front, back. Boy, watch it come right back. Sure, you got that boomerang. That boomerang. I came to save me, baby. I came to save me, baby. See it is believer, baby. See it as believer. The way you walk right down the street. Something about the ass said hi to me. Hello. I had to go see you, baby. I had to go see you. He try to touch you, baby. He try to touch you. I mean, no delay in the way you sway. That right there said something to me. I said, right, hey, you real tough, pretty like that. You do something crazy to me. That ass right there gon' drive me crazy. Got to have it out to me. And I ain't gon' play no games. That right there, that thing get me lose my mind. Cause to me just
Turan, I ain't mad at your list at all, bro.
Ole Miss at
Yeah,
5.
man.
Maybe Ole Miss might be the only question mark.
They did good last year.
That got past me, but I like I said, I don't see no problem with it because we're gonna find out after the first couple of weeks.
You're right.
Bro, he threw,
I
he
just
threw
think,
Ole
like I
Miss
said, I
up
just
there
think
just-
Alabama, man, they lost too many players, man. That's the only move them back. I mean, they still might be Alabama, but I just think they lost so much. And then with the new coach coming in, even though he was at Washington or whatever, I don't see, I just think they're gonna take a step back. For sure. And I mean, you could easily put Georgia number 1 just because it's Georgia, but Ohio State's so loaded too. Then of course there's gonna be a little bias in there, but they loaded as heck. Oregon loaded. Texas, that's gonna be like the sleeper for sure. Like Penn State, they always up there. Honestly, they always just been in close games and they don't be pulling them out. I mean, it's crazy though. Penn State, honestly, the last 2 years, Penn State easily could have been the team repping for the Big Ten, man. But they be losing those close ones and be winning that first 2, which is crazy.
One or two plays, even
I
all the way
that's
back
crazy.
to-
I would say the last 3 years, man, Penn State been right there in all them games and they be winning. And sometimes
Longer
man,
than
they
that.
be winning the whole game and then lose by like 10. And you be like, how the heck that happened?
Longer than that. Even when Saquon was there, they
Yeah,
didn't
like
have
Michigan State.
Ohio
Yeah, that's
State
wild.
dead
I
to
don't get
rights
it.
2 years in a fucking row and lost. I just sat there and watched that shit like this
Yeah,
is
he
some
can't put
bullshit.
like if he pulled those off, they could have easily been like at least had 3 of these months in the last 5
Hey,
years, honestly.
those are some of the greatest football games.
Right, what I said, man. I hate playing in the all when they play. When you go up there in the all white, man, it's scary playing them.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it's almost always Ohio State.
Yeah, like Missouri. I think Missouri gonna be a sleeper. Utah always a sleeper. Michigan, they could be up there. I just don't like I said. I think they lost too much too. Just like Washington lost a lot, Michigan lost a lot. New coaching, you know what I'm saying? New players. Like they got to really. I really got to see it. But like I said, they could be like how the Georgias and Alabamas is. You know when they reloading. So them players step up. Like you know, because Michigan getting the play, they getting those top players now. The last 2 years, they've been getting top players like they never was getting before. So you know, I mean, they can prove everybody wrong. You know, if them players step up and you know be like the players like Georgia and they'll be getting in the Alabamas and you know, so they could be up in the top 10 if they look like they didn't miss a beat.
Y'all giving up on Clemson very easily.
Man, Clemson gonna have to show something.
Yeah, they got to show us.
All they got to do is
top 15 though.
All they got to do is beat y'all. Literally, that's all they got to do. The rest of the schedule, cakewalk.
Yeah, that's why I got Notre Dame. Well, no, Notre Dame stuff is kind of tough, ain't it?
Well, some years Notre Dame they play them, some years they don't.
Yeah, like I said, Notre Dame, they ain't the see reason I got them because they ain't in the SEC, man. The SEC it's gonna be tough for all of them though. Georgia, I don't know if Texas played Georgia or not though. I know they play Alabama for sure. But that conference is gonna be crazy. I mean, you got to be. You figure with Ohio State, Oregon, USC. Well, USC, I ain't worried about them.
I'm excited for that.
UCLA, all them like it's gonna be because, like you said, you know how it is going to the West Coast or the East Coast. A lot of times you lose on that just because, like even in the NFL, sometimes when somebody like a top team, go play Oakland or something like that, you know, and you like Buffalo going to Oakland, you know, that just by going over there, sometimes it takes a lot out of them players, man. So that's what's going to be interesting to see because that's like, man, that's far for these students, man.
Basketball is going to be worse.
Man, all like that because all the sports, like, man, that's crazy. Female sports, you got to go. It's a nice trip, but man, that's going to be wild.
That's real wild. Man, Teran, I'm gonna just say the only question I would have would be Ole Miss. But honestly, I really don't think there's anybody deserving to be put in there over them. So if you had them at 12, I'd have been like, all right. So I roll with it.
They got to stop doing this, really, though, like you said, like Red said, man, because every year we doing this, and then you got these teams that don't even be ranked 50, end up in like the top 15 sometimes, like 2 of them sometimes. So it's like, man, they be playing schools. So it's really messed up how some schools got to, you know, crawl their way all the way. Some schools be 5-0 and don't be even ranked sometimes yet because they be so far back. And be in these conferences like the Purdue's and all them sometimes.
Right.
Which is wild.
But I think that 12-team thing is going to definitely help out a lot. I don't know how they're going to set it up, the playoffs, but
it's going to be a little bit of controversy this first year, but still, it's 12 teams is a lot. If you like 12, 13, and 14, if you arguing right there, then nobody really want to hear that.
Right, them teams them going to be 3 and 4 last teams at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So I can't really see a 12th ranked team actually beating the first ranked team.
But man, if it's an SEC team though, you know what I'm saying? Say like a Bama with 3 losses, or 4, you know what I'm saying? One of like getting that 12th spot or something like that.
I can't see them beating an undefeated team though. Now unless it's somebody that creep in there that's, you know, not worthy or whatever. But I
can see it if it ain't because it ain't nobody in their conference though. Like you say, you playing like certain conferences is harder than others though.
I think that the format should be by 4s, like 4, 8, 16, 32. I mean, even though you can divide 12 by 4, but I think that's weird.
Because 2 gonna get buys, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
First 2 gonna have buys.
Yeah. So Anybody got anything else on college football we missed before this opening weekend kicks off? If not, then I believe we should jump to MLB.
All right, let's get into it.
MLB. I don't think we have a baseball intro. No, we don't. Not yet. MLB, what you got for us?
Well, I put these in the news, so I'll go ahead and read them off and tell you about what's going on. So, Trevor Bauer, who is a former MLB pitcher who is currently pitching in Mexico right now, just came out into the news stating that he is currently being blackballed by the MLB, even after serving out his suspension for his domestic abuse allegations.
They still got this dude black.
And he has teams reaching out to him to pitch because I don't know if you guys have been following what he's been doing in Mexico, but he's been pitching lights out. So like the Cincinnati Reds have hit him up, and some other teams have hit him up and given him bullshit excuses. The Reds simply just flat out said the MLB won't let us sign you, is what he said. So
damn. So how long is it? It's not a lifetime ban, is it?
It was 190 some game, I think 194 game suspension after he appealed it, because I don't think he ever got arrested for the domestic abuse, right? Because like D80 was talking about earlier, it was with this girl who's apparently said she liked all this dirty, nasty sex and yada, yada, yada. And there's a whole bunch of politics behind it. But I don't think he ever got arrested for it, right?
Very kinky girl.
Type shit. But so he served out his suspension because he hasn't played in, I think, 2 or 3 years. But
damn,
it's kind of crazy that they're not letting him play.
You should have went to Japan.
That's wild.
Don't Japan pay top money for their baseball players?
I don't know if they pay top money, but I know baseball over in Japan is crazy competitive. And I think he played over there for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did. He did.
Man, I mean, if he really ain't put his hand, even if he put his hands on her, you know what I'm saying? The man did his time. Let that man get back to the game. I wish the Guardians would sign him. Honestly.
Probably too rich for their blood.
Yeah,
he said he was willing to play for the league minimum.
Come on, man. Come on, baby. That sounds right up Cleveland alley, baby. Let's do it.
He just wants to get back to playing in Major League Baseball. That's it.
I just need him back playing Major League Baseball. If he's willing to come to the Guardians for the league men, come on now. Let's do it.
I don't know. I think it's just really kind of fucked up, the whole situation.
You think they blackballing him?
Oh, for sure. I think they are for sure. I mean, I don't think he's better right now than probably 15 arms in the league. And why wouldn't you? He's a Cy Young winner. He was an all-star pitcher. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't want him on your team right now. And like I said, he's still pitching that good in Mexico. Whether or not it's in Mexico or Japan or fucking this or that, he's a pitcher. It don't matter. He's getting his reps in, right? So he just is not. Yeah, they're just not letting him get signed, which is what I believe 100%.
That's crazy, but crazy. All right, what else you got for some MLB?
And next, we got Francisco Lindor becoming the first shortstop to have 25 home runs and 25 stolen bases for 3 seasons.
Congratulations.
It's a pretty big accomplishment. It's pretty impressive. 25 stolen bases a season is pretty impressive. Shout out Francisco Lindor, future Hall of Famer. Soon it's gonna be playoff season now for the baseball, and we'll have some actually exciting shit to talk about. Because right now we're in the shitty dog days of baseball where we just wait for the playoffs.
Damn.
Here in a month.
All right. And so let's do next up. Let's go with sporting news. I know we haven't. Oh, we don't have an intro. I keep forgetting to do that for news. I suck. My bad.
Well, for No More Sports, let's talk about Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese back with a vengeance.
It's a tight race, definitely. I'm definitely an Angel Reese fan. I think that she deserves to win Rookie of the Year. But if Caitlin was the winner, I wouldn't be mad and be saying like, "Oh well, it was a robbery and all that." So
I just don't think Caitlin has played enough games.
What you mean?
How long wasn't she out for a little bit there?
I don't think so.
They just nobody wasn't playing because of the U.S. Olympics and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
both-
WNBA stops.
That's why they took a break. That's why they're coming back.
But I
Makes
honestly
sense.
They
think
both.
Caitlin
Either, like I
deserves
said,
it.
I'm like Reds. Either one, man. I wouldn't be mad either way. They both deserving of it.
Oh yeah.
The reason I feel like Caitlin deserves a little bit more is because the Fever are thriving right now, where they're about to just make the playoffs after being a team that hasn't made in the past couple of years.
That's
I
true.
feel like that should kind of push you towards being more of a Rookie of the Year when your team
Well,
goes straight to
And she's
that
been
much better.
making her teammates look really good too, dropping
Facts.
assist after assist after assist.
And they've been. And it's so crazy though. When they came after the Olympics, when they started back up, they tried to do like they did to her when the season first started. How they was roughing her up. But man, that didn't work, man.
She wasn't having it.
Yeah, them 2 games they was trying to. She wasn't having it. She had her way with them.
you don't think that's a sign of a different talent level on the teams? Because
Yeah.
I could easily say like,
I'm saying she learned to adjust though too though.
right, but this is what I'm saying to you. So, all right, the other day when Angel Reese had the 19 points and the 20 rebounds, right? They still lost by 20 something fucking points.
Oh yeah,
So
when she
that-
had 19 and 20 years, so they
so
get
that
killed.
mean that mean right, listen, what would happen if she wouldn't have got them fucking 20 rebounds? Because most of them are offensive. You know that.
Oh, it'd been like it lost by 60 or 70. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that
Honestly, when I was watching it was like she had like 8 offensive rebounds, second chance points type of things though too. So no man, if she don't get that, you're right. It's even worse.
it's a wrap. That's what I'm saying. I think that Caitlin Clark got a little bit of more talent on her team. I don't know if she in the future is going to look like that because Chicago got Cardoso if she ever.
But we weren't
pans
saying
out.
that at the beginning of the season.
No, we wasn't. We all was
That's true.
playing with Ash.
Right.
I'm hard.
That's true. That's true. I agree. I agree with that. But to me, right now, it does look like she has better talent on her team. To me,
She might have the better next or the better player she's playing along with. I don't think the rest of the team overall is good
It's
talent.
like that much
Well, it-
better than the Chicago.
It could just be that they all just figured out how to start playing with each other,
maybe.
Yeah.
right?
They started trusting the process. Well, trusting in her.
Right. We start believing in each other a little bit more, and we'll start winning some ball games, and everybody's gonna shine through a little bit better that way.
I ain't mad at it.
No, I ain't
Me
Got
either.
big chicken.
Those some good games.
I'm
Turn your
excited.
mic up, big chicken.
I'm excited that it's a close race for Rookie of the Year for him. I think this is really good for the WNBA. That it's very competitive, very neck and neck.
Facts. All right, what we got next? Did you turn his mic off again?
He might have.
Sha'Carri, she's back. Damn, 10.65 is flying for women, for men too.
That's old though.
Sha'Carri
Okay,
Richardson.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It was about her $20 million deal with Nike.
I respect it.
So is it a shoe deal,
Uh,
or is it just a endorsement?
I think it's just overall endorsement. But I mean, it could be more for 20 million. I gotta imagine it's probably both. I mean, they're endorsing her, giving her a shoe, probably.
You know what though? I think that she should be considered comeback athlete of the year, maybe 2 years in a row. Because truthfully, I was a little critical of her, rightfully so. And the thing that I kept saying more than anything with her, I said she has a lot to prove from the shit that she got herself into, even though it was some bullshit. But she's proven it. She deserves it, and I think that
This is the girl that
she
went through the
deserves the
scrutiny
recognition.
for smoking weed, right?
hmm
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, that is some bullshit.
Hey man, rules is rules. But I'm happy she bounced back. She took accountability.
hmm
And she did her thing.
Yeah, she did her thing. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. So, I mean, it sucks, but rules are rules. Damn, I hate getting old, man. Before, I'd have been like you, C5. But now I'm like, no, you motherfucker. If I got to follow the goddamn rules, she got to follow the rules. Shit, if I can
So
get fired from my job for smoking, shit.
yes, but I think that rule needs to be changed and is outdated.
Yeah, I feel like she did her time for it. She did, she got jammed up from the shit. That was a long ass time ago.
It
She
sure
didn't
was.
made amends. She didn't avenge herself. Man, it's all good.
All good. There you go, Shakari. Congratulations. 20 million ain't no joke, nothing to laugh at. Happy you got your deal. It sucks for Noah Lyles. He lost his.
Right. It be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Champions of what? The United States.
4 years ago, 4 years ago, she wouldn't have got that shit. So hey, it's
Hey,
like that
happy for
sometimes.
it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for you. Yeah. What we got next?
Next up, we got Robert Griffin and Sam Ponder cut by ESPN.
Damn.
Is it for a particular reason?
Because of cornrows and it looked like his hairline still receding around them corners. Damn, whoever braided him up, bro, braided him tight. Nah, bro, I don't know. They said it was financial reasons. Other people are saying is that he made some statements more or less, kind of like, I don't want to say calling out ESPN, but throwing ESPN under the bus because he brought back up the Florida State issue. And
What did she do?
She just happened to be married to an ex-Florida State quarterback. So I don't really think it's dealing with Florida State. I'm quite sure, I'm not quite sure, but I believe it's more some other stuff. Maybe it is all financial. But RG3 was a dude, man. He was supposed to be Lamar Jackson before Lamar Jackson.
I wouldn't say that.
So,
I think he
so
was more
this
like-
is saying that Ponder has been outspoken about transgender women playing sports against other females, and that someone doesn't believe that it was for budgetary reasons. Interesting.
Sometimes I think that certain topics, especially when you're in a position like them, I think you should just avoid. I wouldn't even talk about that shit if I was them.
Hey, Sam.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave it there, Sam, but I understand your concerns. And
Exactly.
here with us, you wouldn't get fired. No, I don't know. C5 like to fire people. And Reggie do too.
Listen, we welcome you, but the pay will not be ESPN money. We will be
Hell
honest here.
no, we ain't got it. But you can come on here and say whatever the fuck you want, and we can offer you weekly guest appearances on the Godless Reggie show.
You come on
That's
there and
right.
talk all the shit you want.
Oh man, what we got next?
Then last for news, we got Travis Kelce playing a role in Happy Gilmore 2.
Woo!
Shit. Taylor
You guys
Swift
seen the
teaching him how
line?
to fucking get out of football, bro.
Hey man, it's the stash. It gotta be the stash.
I hate that fucking mustache.
I do too. This is the porn star stash. The 80s or 70s porn star look.
I'm about to grow one out just for you guys.
Highway Patrol mustache.
What's the name of the troopers that got the show?
Super Troopers.
Super
Yeah.
Troopers.
Mhm.
By the way,
Now
here
go
is the
do
line
it.
for the casting call for this movie. This is the line just for the movie, the casting call, and apparently it was wrapped around a whole block of New Jersey
Oh,
just to getting cast
Damn.
call for this movie.
to be or not to be? That is the question. Not for me.
Hey,
But
shout
for
out
my
Adam
bitch.
Sandler, man. He really just started making movies and put all his homies on.
Right.
Shout out him.
Yeah. Hey, Adam Sandler is a dude, man. All them dudes looked out for each other and put each other in movies. That whole little group they got.
They always be looking out for each other.
Saturday Night Live. The Saturday Night Live crew.
Uh-huh.
Him and Rob Snyder. Is it Rob Snyder?
David Spade, Chris
Spade.
Rock.
Chris Rock. Yeah.
Now he's friends with Shaq too.
Hey, what was the movie with was it the Snyder Cat played? He was the was it the Mel Gigolo one?
Oh, Deuce Bigelow.
Deuce Bigelow. That movie was stupid as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big bitch. Oh man. No, that was crazy though. But shout out to Travis Kelce, man. Get preparing for life after football. And since we leaving off of that from football, then I guess let's jump into the NFL.
GM season.
Killer, what up? Killer, what up? Killer, what up? Trap.
Well, let's start it off and let's talk about Lamb, Chase, and Ayuk still needing deals.
That's crazy.
Man, freaking Cincinnati better fuck around and pay that man.
They ain't got no choice.
Is Jamar Chase everybody's? Because is Jamar Chase unanimously asking you guys the best receiver out of this group?
Yes.
Either him or Lamb. I don't think Ayuk is better than either of them, but I think
I was
Lamb
gonna
has
say,
proven he's a
I
pretty
like
consistent.
I like CD a little bit more. I think.
Yeah,
Damn, really?
I think Chase is amazing, but I just
I
don't think he's
Chase is
on
the best
Lamb's.
receiver out of the group, right here. The safest bet is probably Ayuk.
You think Ayuk is better than Lamb?
I don't think he's better. I think that you'll still
Even a
get
safer
great
pick
production.
than Lamb?
Yep. I think you'll get great production out of him. And you know what he does that the other two don't do? Block.
I
Rated
think you
like-
can probably.
Huh?
I think you can get him for the low.
Well, Ayuk, yeah.
Mhm.
But for him to get the least amount of passes and produce what he's produced and still be effective with the fact that you like to run the ball, he goes out there and is one of the best blockers out there. Yeah. I like
But I think if I'm going for a passing game, I'm picking Lamb out of three of these. I ain't gonna lie. Because I just like Lamb is unanimously the best receiver on his team. And Chase has always had another, like T. Higgins always beside him. But Lamb is by himself made his team incredibly better over what Chase has kind of done for the Bengals, I think. But
I
that's
mean,
my
but
personal opinion.
Chase has had to help get his team to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you could say his running game and his amazing defense, but you know, he also didn't win a Super Bowl, so that doesn't matter either. He made it there, but didn't win it. So
Ayuk
I don't know.
made it to the Super Bowl before too, right? Well, yeah, this year,
yeah, and still didn't win it.
right?
but the Cowboys haven't made it further than anyone. It made it way less than them both, so I can't say none.
Not according to their fans. They didn't made it every year.
Would think. You know what? Honestly, you have to respect the delusion in Cowboys fans. You have to respect that at a point.
Mm-hmm.
To think every year is y'all year is honestly impressive.
Mm-hmm. They ain't won since shit. I was in high school. Not even my junior year or senior year, like my freshman year, maybe.
Hey,
I don't know. CD. I mean, I don't think there's a wrong answer for any of these, but I just feel like, well, shit. Never mind.
They're about to get paid.
They're
Oh,
about
they're
to
about to
get
get
paid.
paid,
I mean,
boy.
what
They're
the
about
fuck?
to get
He had
paid.
1,700 yards receiving last year.
who Lamb? Yeah, I'm telling
God,
you, Lamb
damn.
is him. I don't like the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys, but Lamb is that guy.
I think he had a great season.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be fair to Jamar Chase. What's the name was hurt last season. I'm gonna give him the credit. I'm gonna let him slide for that.
He said he was hurt. He getting excuses.
No, what's the name was hurt.
He still had a decent quarterback. Like Jake Browning still had a decent
Oh,
year.
you didn't say Jake Browning.
Are we really gonna act like Dak Prescott is miles better? Dak Prescott
Jake
is
Browning,
really like the best player
yeah.
of all time.
Jake Browning, yes.
Okay.
Now to
Dak
be-
is still one less than Jake, so I don't know how he's better.
Now to be fair, and it may be a thing of the offense. Brandon Ayuk averages more yards per catch than the two of them.
Because he got 1,700 yards, though. What the fuck you talking about?
Well, okay. How about this? At Brandon
He's also
Ayuk,
not the number one on his team. He's
right?
second.
That's crazy. Brandon Ayuk with only 75 yards. 75 catches is at 1,342 yards receiving. CeeDee Lamb had to get his 17 to 400 more. He's at 135 catches.
With the most receptions in the league.
Yep.
Still has the most receptions in the whole league.
Okay, so that means Brandon Ayuk, you can get more out of him with less having to force the ball to him. CeeDee Lamb, you got to force the ball to him.
So hold up. You don't think Lamb in Ayuk's situation, because we're also talking situations. So you don't think in Ayuk's situation could do the same?
Who? CD? I mean,
If CD
CeeDee
wins
Lamb?
Ayuk's situation, if he went to the 49ers today, you don't think they pass it to him just as much as
Okay,
Ayuk?
so who's the better quarterback?
I would take Brock Purdy over Dak. In a 49ers situation, Dak's still not doing better than Brock. They're going to do about the same. So, I mean, it's just, we're all talking about situations here. They're doing two different teams that run two different ways.
Right. I'm just saying
So-
that dude, 75 to be 400 yards less than a dude and be damn near 50 receptions less than a dude is impressive. 17 average of 17 yards per catch is fucking impressive.
It is.
That
You're right.
like neither Jamar Chase nor Jamar Chase his rookie year averaged 18, but ever since then he's been down to about the same thing as CeeDee Lamb. Brandon Ayuk is first year was only 12, second year is 14 yards.
But so was he the first look or was he the second look?
He's
the
always been the
second look.
second look.
So if he's the second,
So he's
the second
never
look,
facing the top cornerback.
that's what I was just getting ready to say. If he's the second look,
Yeah.
he's not getting double teamed, but he's not getting two man on him. He's not getting
Like Chase gets two man, he always gets the safety in the corner. Lamb always gets the safety in the
CeeDee
corner.
CeeDee Lamb doesn't get doubled.
but you're gonna average more yards a carry. If you have the second best quarterback on you, you're cooking them, like you're gonna average more yards a carry.
That's 75 receptions for 1,300 yards.
I mean, it is impressive.
It is impressive. No one's saying it's not. It's definitely, I could never do that in my lifetime.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I still think Jamar Chase. I don't know, but we'll see. We have to see.
I'm gonna say we'll have to see. Time will tell for sure.
So I don't know. Jamar Chase's rookie year with 81 catches, 1,400 yards is fucking impressive too. So we'll see. That was before. Wait, did they go to the Super Bowl their rookie year, or they went the second year?
Chase went his first year.
Okay. Damn. All right, what we got next?
Next up, we have Wilson still being the starter for the Steelers.
How you feeling about that, Jay?
He's been hurt a lot most of the preseason. He really ain't done much.
Yeah, he tore his. Didn't he do it doing a tire flip or something like that? And that's how he injured himself?
Yeah, he.
You think Justin Fields is gonna come through for you guys or what?
For them guys? Listen, man, how about this? Justin Fields hasn't shown anything whatsoever to show that he should be the starter. So
I agree with that.
Yeah, if you're going to stick, I guess you stick with Russell Wilson, give him a chance to go out there and lose it on the field. And then you put Justin Fields out there and then let him go out there if Russell Wilson shakes it off and if they both bite the dust. The truth is, they said they got a young quarterback on the roster that's doing better than both of them.
And listen, they can trade either one of them right now. So,
the Vikings need a quarterback. The Vikings should trade for
Fields.
Russell.
Why not? I would take Fields if I were them. Give it a try.
Well, you don't want. Okay, if you're the Vikings, you don't trade for Justin Fields because what if he goes and has a great year?
I mean,
you still got old boy coming back next season from his injury. And they was liking the way he was looking.
Their main thing is they need someone.
I think if you're the
Steelers, take it older. Sorry.
I think if you're the Steelers, you can't overlook Fields. I mean, he's still young, right? So you have to bet on some type of quarterback. Russell Wilson don't have a future no more.
You're still in a win-win situation. All you got to do is pay Russell Wilson $1 million this year and Justin Fields on a rookie fucking contract. Denver paying him $30 million this year.
Yeah.
They listen. They got it fucking made. Because right now they could trade one of them and be in good shape. Any hole that they need to fill, they can trade it. You said they got a good rookie quarterback coming up right now, right? Trade both of them motherfuckers, get something good for them, make it to the playoffs, probably lose first round, develop your rookie quarterback that you think is good. Next year, you right back in it.
Yeah, was it McCarthy? They said McCarthy was looking damn good during preseason before he got hurt, and they was excited about him, and then he got hurt, and so
I was hearing some buzz about him.
Yeah, they were saying they was excited, and now he's out. So now you're like, I don't want to bring it. I don't want to risk.
I was kind of, you know what I'm saying? I think McCarthy could be, you know, a decent, okay, good starter quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I guess
I ain't got time for
you know
shots.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, to whereas I feel bad for him because getting an injury that early, especially when you're starting to pick up a lot of traction, I think it's gonna hurt him.
It sucks.
But I think the Vikings just need that decent enough veteran, or you go for that young QB and just see what you can get. Because if you can get a Justin Fields off a rookie contract, get him to play good this year, and then maybe whatever. Even if you can't keep him, at least you got a good year. They just need somebody to have a good year, period. They're not trying to keep anybody.
That's it.
Yeah.
But if you trade for one of them two quarterbacks, you're going to give something up, and it's not going to be no third or fourth round pick. They're not going to give it to you. I would not take that. I wouldn't take nothing less than a second round pick for either one of them.
Man, I'll give you a third for Russell.
Mm-mm. Because I know you're desperate for a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, they said Ryan Tannehill was out there. He's available.
Russell Wilson or Ryan Tannehill?
Hey, Colin Kaepernick, come on.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Oh, y'all petty. He about to be in San Diego. Ain't nobody got time for y'all petty.
He said he don't want him. He don't even want him in his coaching staff.
You can prove that Russell Wilson can still play. Russell Wilson right now is capable of throwing 30 touchdowns right now. That is a fact.
I don't know. I feel like he's too prissy nowadays.
Give him with Justin Jefferson, you don't think that he could throw Justin Jefferson at least 18 or 19 touchdowns, and then the rest was somebody else.
I think he could.
We just seen Kirk Cousins do it.
Maybe.
Man, please, bro. He definitely could.
I mean, the Vikings are definitely an amazing quarterback system for sure. I don't know if Russell can follow it, because Russell had a problem with the Broncos. If he could follow it, then I could see it being a good system. But I don't know. We don't know with Russell in this modern day how he will react.
Last year he had solid numbers. They just didn't look good. His numbers were solid, right? And then you give him the weapons. I'm not saying that you're gonna win the Super Bowl with him in Minnesota, but hey, you got a shot at winning the division, right?
Yeah, true.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that, Reggie. I mean, I think Minnesota is an interesting and good situation. I feel I'm gonna just ride with what Reggie said. I'll roll with it.
Well,
But next,
we got a starting quarterback for the Broncos. Just talk about Wilson. We got to talk about Bo Nix being named the official starter.
hey,
I like it. Well, we don't got no weapons with him. Like, you putting him out there, you know?
Yeah,
I think Bo Nix is an incredible, you need talents behind him. Maybe not him by himself, but a decent talent.
Is he a rookie?
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
Oregon's quarterback.
Old ass rookie, but a rookie.
Mm-hmm. That didn't have weapons his whole college career. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're about to start seeing some of them COVID rookies start popping in, them 28-year-olds.
Yeah.
This is prime time for him.
They just waiting on Reggie to say something.
College is out of control. Basketball and football completely out of control.
Hey man, let that man cook dinner for his family before he go to practice his rookie year.
No, we need it. We need it. I just don't want to see him because if you give a rookie quarterback a starting job, right, and you ain't got no pieces for him, you setting him up for his career to be over very soon.
That's true.
And that's what it looks like is going to happen. You didn't gave away Judy, and then you didn't drafted a quarterback. Even though I know you kind of had to draft a quarterback, but you gave away a piece that actually was a weapon. So I really just don't understand.
And it doesn't make any better that they're already having to pay Russell the amount of money they have
That's
to.
what I'm saying.
But it's also that Bo Nix was supposed to fall to the second round. So why wouldn't you wait for him to fall to the second round, then get him for a second round pick and save a lot more money on his rookie deal?
That's what I'm saying. Now you got to pay him top fucking dollars, and he old as fuck. It's stupid.
Stupid McNupid.
Hey, shout out Denver though.
Shout out Denver.
Denver. We're gonna win 5 games this year.
All right, Big Chicken.
And then last one is Caleb Williams looking impressive during preseason.
To that cold hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He a DC native by nature, so he used to some cold. He be all right.
Nah, then Chicago went boy.
Right. You can't even compare that. It barely snows in fucking DC.
And their stadium was right on the motherfucking water, bro. Right on the water. It's windy as fuck around there. Hell no, dude. It's the Windy City for a reason. It's gonna be cold.
Below zero.
Bro, he got this. He got this. He from the East Coast, the Upper East Coast. He knows what a blizzard is.
Motherfucker from Virginia. You comparing that to Chicago weather, bro? Come on.
He from the DMV, man. Leave him be. Leave him be.
Listen, that's just like, all right. I was probably about 30 or older until I seen. I was over 30. I was probably like 33 or 34. The first time I seen real Cleveland snow. And I didn't live in Youngstown most of my whole life. I got stuck in it. I used to think that they was exaggerating. Like, man, they'd be like, yeah, I thought they was exaggerating. So just, that's what I'm saying. So just imagine he ain't never seen that shit before.
Yo, shout out to Caleb, man. Listen, your fingernails is gonna be cold. Them paint on your fingernails is gonna be chipping off. I just want you to know.
Listen, anywhere in the Midwest, it should be all domes. Minnesota, Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit, Cleveland, Buffalo, any place like that, it should automatically be done.
Bro, they use it as an advantage. They be like, because they're like, yo, we've been practicing it and it being a lot. So when it come playoff time, them other teams be like, yo, we used to that warm weather.
All right, we'll
Yeah,
have a Super Bowl in Buffalo then.
Hey,
See?
you get enough people. Hey, you get enough people to go shovel the snow out like they did last time. Teran was there shoveling the snow out, walking through with the snow all the way over his head like this.
He said, "I get it."
A tracking device on so they can find his little.
It ain't never been no damn Super Bowl in Buffalo. Nowhere, none of them places I named.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go to a Super Bowl in none of them cold ass places. Hell, the Browns is talk about Big Chicken. See if you can pull up the designs for the Browns' new stadium they're talking about.
They need to make a job too.
And they talk about getting an indoor stadium.
They do. That shit ain't right. In January.
So what we not gonna do is y'all not gonna have my black ass sitting out here in the cold. Look at that. Look at the Browns. And they done moved them back away from the lake.
I thought they got that in East Cleveland or something.
Yeah, that is East Cleveland. It's gonna be a little bit southern too, like southern. Yeah, it's like southern, east and southern. Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, it would be.
I wonder what it's gonna look like on the inside.
I go to this. I continuously go to the games, but other than that, like how they got it set up now, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. I ain't never been to none of their games. I go to their first game of the season. Anything past October, hell no.
I would go if it's in the indoor stadium. I go. So I go check the Browns out. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure I would.
Yeah, they talking about getting a new stadium. Their stadium they got now is about 20 years old. So
yeah, that's true.
So I think that pretty much wraps it up. The 80s didn't make it, so we're not doing tennis. C5, did you have any top plays?
I got some plays. We can end on some plays. To start us off, Big Chicken, will you please pull up the article? So last week we were talking about the Little League World Series and the regional tournament. So now they wrapped up with the regional tournament and they're getting ready to actually play for the championship. But we gotta shout out these Venezuela team, man. In the regional tournament, they played so well. They played 7-0 through the tournament, and they beat, I think it was every single team by double digits.
Damn. Bro, at least 4 of them motherfuckers is grown ass man. That number 7, he look like he got a mortgage. Hey, the dude right there at the corner next to 34, that motherfucker look young in the face, but he long in the legs. That motherfucker probably like 19.
99 look big as fuck too.
Yep, 99 look big as hell. Yeah, see?
Yep,
motherfucker got a whole mustache. That's a grown man.
And they went 5-0. Oh, yeah. They went 7-0 in the tournament, scoring double-digit run in all of its pool play games before a 5-0 victory over Panama's Las Tablas Little League. So they went 8-0 to get them to the championship games. Unfortunately, they lost, so they will not be playing for the championship. But 7 games in a row, beating ass by double digits. Shout out to Venezuela, man. Top play of the week.
Shout out to Venezuela.
Some of you guys
That's crazy baseball.
guys we ain't gonna talk about no more. Shout out to Venezuela though.
And the worst play of the week is also coming from baseball. It is Major League Baseball. MGK throwing out the first pitch of the game. Go ahead and roll the clip.
Did he throw it into the crowd?
Yup.
He probably high on something.
Cleveland's very own MGK.
Completely caught the cameraman off guard.
People take every opportunity they can to embarrass themselves.
And MGK is one of the best at it, man. I saw that and I was just like, in perfect MGK fashion, here we go.
Mhm.
Oh,
He is stupid does.
that's right.
Well, shout out to all you guys, Teran. Shout out to Miguel, spoke to him earlier today. Shout out to C5, Big Reggie, Big Chicken. Oh, DJ, shout out to DJ out there doing this thing. And shout out to all the listeners checking in. Shout out to Bud, one of our faithful listeners. So definitely shout out to him and shout out to D80 who couldn't make it. And we're going to play the outro and then be out this motherfucker. Till next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
Good night.
Big checks, big deposits. I got it. Hey, run that shit up, Chase. Run it up. I got it. Run it up. I got it. Run it up. I got it. Big checks with big deposits. Run it up. 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 Big checks with big deposits. Big bag what I be on. Play the corner like Dion. Hard code like Freon. No time for you peons. Pandemic ain't stopping us.